Keep investigating or next chapter. I guess next chapter is what we want. Visit Oscar. Hey, we can finally visit Oscar, which is her boyfriend, right? So, okay. See, the game was like, yeah, you had to do these things first before we get there. And also, they're putting their high beams on. Visit Oscar.
Who are you?
I'm a shape-shifting detective. I'm Sam. The Shaws hired me to investigate the murder.
Right, because the local police are so rubbish. It's been a whole day. It's typical of them.
It's been a whole day. It's surprised they didn't just read minds and find out who it was. Did you see Dorota yesterday?
Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon. Her parents were at work, and we were, hanging out. I left at about 5.
So where were you at 9 last night?
Playing football. It was just 5-a-side. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up.
Playing football at nighttime? I guess. I assume you're on a field that had lights, and it wasn't just like a pickup game. All right. What can you tell me about Dorota's parents? How long you've been dating? What can you tell me about her parents?
Not much. They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
How long were you dating her?
Not long, a couple of months maybe. But we did care for each other.
I'm sure you did. Was she... Why is the music changing? Was she seeing anyone else? Or any idea who would do this to her? I think I know the answer to this, and it's going to be no, but let's just ask it anyway.
No one. She was really popular.
Is it possible the killer was hiding in Dorota's room?
What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been. The only place he could have hidden would be in the closet, and I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet.
Have you hidden in there before? What? What is this choice? Must be a big closet.
Yeah, it's big enough for 2 people to have sex in. On all 4s.
Okay. How was the house hunting? Well, I like the house, except it doesn't have closets that are big enough for 2 people to have sex in on all 4s. So I'm gonna have to give it thumbs down. Dorota like to experiment?
She had a few kinks, nothing weird.
Wow, this just suddenly got really... And why are you unbuttoning your shirt? Stop that. This got really weird really fast. Kinks?
Yeah, a band from the 60s. I'm not discussing this with you.
So what was in the closet?
Clothes, mainly. I did see something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there. She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it. Not even as a joke.
Huh. Well, random details are random. Maybe she just liked having ghost marriages. I don't know. Maybe the wedding dress was for her cello. She was married to her work. But Oh, I'm here until 9, folks. I'm here until 9. Is it the chief, I guess?
Any more news on Oscar Wainwright?
Yeah, he was playing football last night.
Yep, that's what he told me too. Not a suspect.
So, who's on your suspect list?
Just the tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them.
What about her family?
Dorota's an only child. She lived with her mum and dad. Monday night was movie night, so they'd go and watch the 8 o'clock at the Odeon. Dorota would get the house to herself. They're devastated, naturally. They left town to stay with relatives. You didn't do it, Sam. Although, perhaps I should have made them stay.
So what do we know?
Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses. According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange.
Mm-hmm.
Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. That's it.
Okay. We'll leave there. Go back to the guest house, and we'll make our rounds, I guess. So would Violet know about the wedding dress? Is my question. I don't think this question is going to get me anything, but why would someone kill Dorota?
She flaunts herself.
Huh?
Her body. Had boudoir photographs taken. Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother.
Photos? You wouldn't happen to know where these photos are, would you? Sounds like you know a lot about her.
Not really, just gossip. Apparently she went to have some portrait photos done and started stripping off. Weston's photographic. Zach Weston. He'll get himself into trouble one of these days.
Okay. Trouble?
If you keep taking pictures of pretty girls in their underwear, somebody's going to get upset.
Damn, that was my backup plan. If this whole computer programming thing hadn't worked out, that was my backup. All right. Jesus Christ. Do you think Oscar killed Dorota? Tell me about Zach Weston.
Zach's the local photographer. You should go and talk to him, Sam. You're good at talking.
That's okay. Are you sure? Sure that wasn't just like a backhanded compliment? You know where he is. You already told me.
Weston's photographic? Off the high road? It's late, but he's always there.
Okay. Am I supposed to know where he is? How do you know that?
I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
Okay. Do you think Oscar killed Dorota?
Vicar's son. No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got different faces now, haven't we, Sam?
Sure. You know about me. Different faces?
The masks we wear. I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know. Would you, Sam?
See, you know what's getting me here? I feel like they're pulling a Lord of the Rings Smeagol thing, right? Because you notice when they shot her for that video, sometimes when they close up on her, when they do like the close up, they'll put her on the left side of the screen. Sometimes they'll put her on the right side of the screen. I feel like just now if she's schizophrenic, I feel like that was the Gollum that I was just talking to, as opposed to the Smeagol, as it were. So we'll see if that pans out or not. Although this thing is full of shaky cam nonsense. Bronwyn, let's just go down the list. Do you know Dorota's boyfriend? Yeah, let's start with that, and then we'll call her out on her bullshit. Did you know Dorota's boyfriend?
Yes, he came to see me. He wanted to know that she was okay, spiritually speaking.
Did he tell you anything about her?
He confided in me quite a bit, actually. He seemed to appreciate having someone to talk to, and he knew I couldn't tell anyone what he said.
Okay. You can tell me, well, you can tell me, I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but we'll try it.
Oh, Sam. You know I can't do that. Tarot reader client confidentiality.
Yeah, I figured she was gonna say that. So I should probably be, not Sam, but the dude, the football dude, and then talk to her and then try to get information that way, I guess. Lexi says she was in her room last night, not yours.
Oh, she gets easily confused. Youth of today.
Alright, Bronwyn, tell me the truth.
Fine. Jeeve Dupont was breathing down her neck, so we thought it would be simpler if we stuck together. If these walls weren't separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true.
So why'd you lie about your alibi?
To protect Lexi. None of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily. I was just trying to take the pressure off. I'm sorry, Sam. I never usually lie.
Okay. What about Rain?
Rain's a big boy. He can handle himself. Besides, I'd be highly suspicious if Rain claimed to be doing anything else other than reading on a Monday night. That's pretty much all he does every night.
Okay. Other than reading, so he was praying, so I guess that's different, question mark? Rain?
Sam, what can I do for you?
How did you get Dorota's name from the tarot? Lexi mentioned you're here to do a job. Where were you before August? Well, we know he was in Birmingham, so I don't know if that question's helping me. Lexi mentioned you're here to do a job.
We're trying to save people.
It's not working.
I said we're trying. We have a gift. We have Mercury, the tarot. It tells us where bad things are going to happen, and we try and stop them.
So how did you get Dorota's name from the tarot?
We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name.
A Ouija board works against dead people, dude. Like, what are you contacting? Are you tarot readers or are you spirit animals? What the frick are you? So Ouija board?
It's Lexi's thing. I don't personally go near them, but in this case, it did help.
Couldn't you use the Ouija board on its own?
No. Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi. I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
So she's using it because the Ouija board hits on her? What the freak is this? What? I need to use this Ouija board because it keeps telling me I'm pretty. What the frig? Where were you before August?
Birmingham. We couldn't save anyone there either. The problem with travellers is... Well, let's put a pin in this one, Sam.
Birmingham, travelers.
Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
Okay, or I'll ask her on your behalf. Tell me more about the Ouija board.
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out Dorota.
How does it work?
Just... This is going to sound weird.
Dude, everything sounds weird. Just spit it out.
Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead. So if Lexi contacts a dead person, that person needs to know what happens in the future. Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future. A time traveler who died here.
So I'm half speechless and half ready to bust out laughing here. So we're talking to dead time travelers. I mean, I guess theoretically, if there's no time after you've died, then you could be talking to someone in the future. But this is freaking retarded. We're getting so this is ridiculous. Time travel is real?
Yes. Well, not just time travel, time and space travel is also possible. If we accept the fact there are multiple realities, we must also accept there are others like us who found a way to travel between these realities.
So, but you're not talking. Okay, the sci-fi guy in me is gotta get this out. So, if you're talking about parallel realities, then you're not really talking about time travelers. You're talking about jumping between the probability space of choices and non-choices. So if you talk to a dead person from another reality, there's no guarantee that person, even though they might be dead in that reality, that they were going to die the same freaking way in this reality or die at all, because they've made different choices that makes this reality different from that reality. So what the frick are they talking about? They're throwing so many concepts at the wall and just darts. It's just dartboarding right now. That's all we got. That's all we got right now. Oh my goodness. All right, so again, Rain, not that helpful. Although I guess you were kind of helpful this time around. So, cool, I suppose. Lexi.
Hi, Sam. Back for more already?
Yeah, unfortunately. So, did you know Dorota's boyfriend?
No, I think Bronwyn met him though.
Okay, I figured you were going to say that. When?
This morning. He only wanted to see her. I guess he didn't want anyone else to hear what he had to say.
Huh, you went straight to her, huh? Okay. Tell me about the Traveler.
Traveller? That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it?
Rain told me all about it.
Oh, did he now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel?
Alright. Tell me about your Ouija board.
Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device. Want to know how it works?
Sure, if you're going to tell me.
Cool, okay. So Ouija boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where is the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars in space. The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that.
Go on.
With so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here. Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us. You still with me?
Yes, but I'm wishing I wasn't. Hooked on your every word.
Oh, you're sweet. Where was I? Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet. That's how we got Dorota's name. Because in the spirit world, she was already dead.
But that has nothing to do with parallel realities, like Doofus was talking about. That's just... And first of all, if it's beyond the stars in space, then it's not several hours. It would be several trillion years. So it'd be completely useless at that point. Unless the spirit world exists on Mars. In which case, okay, sure, it might be a couple hours ahead. Even that is kind of pushing it because it would only be, if you're talking light speed, then it's really, well, maybe no. I guess probably further out into the solar system then. Anyway, it's that makes no sense. Or wow, I'll just say wow.
I know, mind blowing.
So why did you lie about your alibi?
I didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
Depends on why you lied.
Ron was worried about me not having an alibi. She was logged in doing phone readings, so she's alright. And there's nothing to prove that I was here. I was, though. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Okay, so you just didn't have an alibi, so that's why you lied. Alright. Fine. So Bronwyn was doing phone tarot readings. So she wasn't reading a trashy novel like she said she was, which I don't even know if that's even relevant, but okay. Although when I visited her as Violet, she gave the novel back, so whatever. So we've done the rounds as Sam. Well, actually, we didn't go
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stick with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
That is... The hell is going on? I don't want to go on the next chapter yet. I want to keep investigating. Alright, so I thought this was going to take me to the photographer, but I guess not. Let's go visit the guest house again. And what I want to do is, let's go here.
Your ability isn't endless. It will run out at some point.
My ability isn't endless, it will run out. Well, that's great to hear. So basically they're telling me just don't be a doofus about it. So if I be this guy and I talk to her, I might be able to find out what they were talking about. I think. Let's see what happens.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Alright, so let's go talk to Bronwyn. She's not there. So I guess that wasn't worth my time, huh? Interesting. Is it any of these guys? No, none of them are available to him. So I must be jumping ahead.
Oscar Wainwright, what a surprise.
I can't say anything to her either. I'm jumping ahead then, I guess. So if I go as him and I ask her about the thing, that's the only other thing I can think to do.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain. Okay.
And ask her about what they were doing in...
Don't forget the group reading, Ray. By which I mean, if you see Lexi, tell her not to forget the group reading.
What's the plan?
We still don't know what we're dealing with. there's every chance that it could just be a normal human murder.
What if it's not a normal human murder?
Then we have to assume that it's some kind of traveler.
Like in Birmingham?
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, like in Birmingham.
Damn it. Why? Why will you not expound upon things? Let's visit Lexi while we're Rain.
What do you think of Sam?
Oh, I'll totally hit that. Apart from the whole investigating Bronwyn for murder thing, of course. But that's a minor flaw. I can work around it.
I hear Sam likes you too.
No. It's not even... Don't
tell anyone, though. This is strictly between you and me.
Right. Okay. She's not my type. I go for the redheads myself. Let's see. There is nothing at all. Alright, so we'll go to my room. Let's return to Sam. Let's go to Chief real fast and make sure I didn't miss something. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
I accidentally clicked on him thinking I was traveling to him. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Let's go to Chief before we go to the next chapter. Let's go to Chief. And, see if I've hit everything. Oh... Bronwyn and Lexi are lying about their alibis. Yeah, but it's not that big a lie. So what do we know?
Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Apparently, Lexi used a Ouija board to get Dorota's name. The tarot readers mentioned Birmingham. You're looking into it. There's some talk about a traveller, whatever that is. Oscar's not a suspect. He was playing football last night with lots of witnesses.
Alright, so we...
According to Oscar, Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet, which is strange. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. And finally, you pulled the name Zach Weston from somewhere, saying he's the town photographer? I've never run into him. Still, I guess I'm not in the papers that much. That's it.
Alright, so it was just the one additional thing. Alright, so then let's go to the next chapter, I guess.